All right. Happy September 13th, 2021. Everything looking good? Yeah, everything's looking good. It's my son's mom's birthday, so salute to my son's mom. I don't want to mention her name. Salo, kiss your mom for me. All right, let's get into it. People starting to wake up. I was watching Owen Schroyer on the War Room at InfoWars, and my boy Dan Bongino, and he finally started getting into it. And I always call it the War of the Whispers. I got the video on my Rumble at Mikey Romero, all lowercase except capital R, one word. All right, if you want to look at it, I've been talking about it. Cold War, War of the Whispers. It's the same damn thing. All right. It's the control of the narrative, control of your mind. You want to talk about spiritual warfare? It's to control your mind, to control the collective consciousness, to break your will. And we're here right now. And people are finally starting to wake up. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Cold War. Let's talk about the attack. Chink. Salute. Once it hits your lips, once it gets you right there. It gets you right there. So I don't have a problem with Joe Rogan. I love him. He's a good guy. I don't watch him because he's been on the fence too much. He's like Bill Maher. They're both on the fence. It's like Bill Maher, come out of the closet, dog. You're a closet conservative. Stop it. And Joe Rogan was the same way. He's finally come out, all right, and he got demonized. And let's talk about the attack, okay? Trumpy Bear came out in Alabama and said, "Take the juice," and he said it reluctantly. And I've said this, but we're in a Cold War. And what did they do to Joe Rogan, the number one podcast in the world? What did they do to him, or at least America? What did they do to him? Demonized him. Same attack they did on old Trumpy Bear when he said the hydroxychloroskinatic. Same attack. Same. These people are one-trick ponies, and once you can see them, you can't unsee them. So they attacked Rogan. How they do it? They use their levers of their levers of mechanisms or whatever. They use their puppets. All right, you can see their puppets now. I've already done the card readings. It's already documented on my Rumble and YouTube. It's already there. They use their levers. They use their night show hosts. They use their SNL and everything. And it's sad to see it, but it's here. We're in a Cold War. And I called it War of the Whispers. They whispered it in your ears. Like the other day, I walked into an OXXO in Tijuana, right? Dude, the streets are jacked. There's like dogs running around, humping each other on the streets, poop everywhere. There's no grass. Nobody's cleaning up the poop. And I walk into the OXXO, but I'm standing there and I'm like putting my stupid face diaper on, and I hear in the back, "Nosotros en amarillo." And I was like, "Nosotros en amarillo?" That means we're in the yellow. And I'm like, what? And then I started hearing the radio, because this is why I say the War of the Whispers, because they're getting into your subconscious, whether you know it or not. And then I've seen the lady, and I go there, and I always get my tortas, at this one place, and I'm going in this OXXO, and she's like, check your temperature, check your temperature. Like today, you have to do it because we are in nosotros in amarillo. We're in the yellow because the War of the Whispers. They're getting into your ear. You don't even know. You're just out there. You just want to go to work, and this is where we're at. This is where we're at. People want to go back to sleep. That's why the Matrix is is very important. I don't know. I'm not going to watch the new one for a while because I don't need to. I've already saw it. They want you to go back to sleep. And not even do they want you. People want to go back to sleep, like Cyrus in the Matrix, the original ones. He's like, dude, I'm done. Ignorance is bliss. Remember that? And that's why we're here. We are in a Cold War. And finally, Dan Bongino got over it. It's like, Dan, homie, you're like blowing up the news and everything. You don't think they psychologically looked at you years ago and knew the attack was coming? Yeah, they got you, dude. And they literally have your Secret Service profile. And so what did they do? They took you away for 3 weeks from us because they know Afghanistan, he's been there and everything. I mean, that's the Cold War. That's the Cold War. It's a war without firing a shot. And you have to understand that. That's why I said the War of the Whispers. This isn't going to be, I'm going to drop a bomb on your head. I'm going to come at you psychologically. And this is why last night I dropped some sound advice, and I got a little emotional when I really went to Hawaii and I really saw it. And I saw this attack, and I felt the spirits come upon me and take over card reading chicks and psychics, and just I've seen people get freaked out, and I just started doing card readings, and it was like the moment I started getting some tears because I was like, this is real. That was my moment. And then I had to realize at that moment I realized how asleep these people are, and they have no idea, and they have to wake up, and they just want to go back to normal. That's why I have football stadiums full of people that we want to go, and they're cheering and they're chanting and cheering. But it's not going to stop with just you going to a football stadium and cheering. It's going to get deeper. This is going to get very deep. We are in biblical times. I'm sorry to tell you, we are here. And there's a reason why and I keep mentioning this, the Georgia Guidestones and all this stuff. They have been trying to control the universe, but the universe has been like, nope. And that's why it woke me up, and it was like, nope. And that's why I be throwing daggers at these people. Like, nope, nope, nope. Sorry. Been there, seen you, done that. And it's going to be weird for people, but they will eventually gravitate to people like us, like me, and other people, because it's undeniable. And it's just like I said today, they got over the Afghanistan, they saw through it, and now they're like, we are in a Cold War. Yes, we are in the War of the Whispers, the control of the narrative to control your mind and basically break you and make you take a knee. And that's what it's about. And people, as quick as they're waking up, want to go back to sleep. They just want to go back to normal. And I've talked to ex coworkers, and they're just like, come on back, come and join us and do this. Just vote for this guy. Just vote for Biden. Everything's gonna be okay. How did that work out for you? How'd that work out for you? And I have to be calm too, because I have to realize that Dan Bongino and all these people are doing their job, and they're showing you the random mundaneness. And I had to leap forward about a year or two being a psychic and looking at cards and reading all this, and it gets mundane for me because I'm like, oh my God, they're finally seeing it. Well, they are, because now they're starting to see, and they're starting to talk about the Cold War, and it's happening. Whatever words they want to use, it's finally happening. I could see it. Here's the thing you got to ask yourself. Was our reality in the past that fun? 42 years old. It wasn't. It was not that fun. I was out there in the scene. It's so mixed up right now. And then watching these young kids that have been programmed, even my son, he was like 19 or 20. I'm like, how's that college scene? He's like, actually, Dad, it's full of a bunch of liberals that they can't do this. And they attack, to witness the attack. And at the time, I was like, nah, because I had my bubble and I was asleep and I was guarded. I guarded myself. And then to see the attack come and just stab me in my brain. And then now they're just like, come on back. And then I can just look at it. And I'm looking at it like, whoa. I could see the Matrix now. I could see like people that were like, they really liked high school. And they're just like, just come on back. Just the new reality of I'm got to be in a face diaper for 8 hours. That's your new reality. That's what you're accepting. No. I'll touch on my savings for a little bit, or I'm looking, but it doesn't quite fit the hours that I want, or there's something that I just don't, And I'm going to show you in a minute my new resume. By the way, if you want to comment, you can, but I got my resume right here. All right. And with that being said, was the past that fun? They've infiltrated everything, and you can see it now. When you want to wake up and look at it, you can. And there's no way of denying it, and that's where we're going. We're going to the point where these sleeping people are just going to be, there's no way out. They can't do it. Because they're like, oh my God, okay, I accepted this, I accepted that. And it's like, how many things are you going to accept before you just open your eyes and wake up? There's no other way. And I will be filming some new documentaries, which is so funny because it's about to be Mexican Independence Day, and I'm going to walk around and do some videos, and just, literally is like showing like a 4-year-old who thinks he's a big boy, but he keeps pooping in his pants. And I'm going to show these people like, oh, it's Mexican Independence Day, but why do you have that face diaper on your face? You're independent. You won your independence, but you can't walk around in 90-degree weather without that face diaper on you. I don't think you're so free. You need to wake up, because they have control of your brain. They have control of you. Your routine has been hijacked. And we are in a Cold War. Now you have to understand what a Cold War really means. And I've always called it the War of the Whispers. Now you're going to understand what that means. The control for your mind to break your will. And luckily, people are waking up. Like Dan Bongino today on September 13th, 2021, came out there and finally got over his whole narrative control, because they controlled you for about 3 weeks. They controlled your show. You were off enough, and it's important, I understand, but you went there, and you actually explained to me how they did it on purpose, but you couldn't stop. There was points where you just couldn't stop, and I was just like, hope Paula splashes some water on your face and wakes you up, because they might have just done this on purpose. And then you look at 9/11/2021, and then you see the establishment, with their black cubrebocas, they black masks on, looking all disheveled and whack, like Obama looked all sucked up. And then Big Mike, or whatever her name is, or whatever his name is, he didn't even show up to the party. Where was Big Mike? Where's Big Mike 9/11? Didn't even show up, huh? Didn't even show up. With that being said, we're at the moment where we wake up. Humanity's at that moment. All right. It sucks. And if you watched my video last night, I said, here's some sound advice. I put it on Rumble, I put it on Facebook Live, and it sucks. And there was that moment too where I'm out there just battling stuff, and I'm reading cards, and the universe is taking me over with meditation. And it was just the moment where I realized, whoa, this is real, man. And I'm not out here with a book or a thing to try to say anything. I'm just saying there's that moment that humanity needs to just wake up and be like, Trish. But we're seeing it. People are begging for the truth, whether you know it or not. When they're in the stadiums and they're like, we need the truth, we need the truth. We just want to go back to normal, and y'all, but it's gonna be rough, and it's gonna be bumpy. So I always say knuckle up or buckle up, because it's going there. But with that being said, I got my resume right here. Let's review my resume, because I am on unemployment and I need to look for a job, and I want to review this resume. But with that being said, it's time to hydrate. What is his name? Salty Cracker Dude? Yeah. Time to hydrate. So anyway, let's take a quick moment to hydrate, all right? I'm going to get ready. I got it right here. It's official. All right? While we wait, we hydrate. Still Cracker. All right, it's coming into me, sorry. While we wait, we hydrate. And I stole that from the Stale Cracker Dude. That's his thing. So don't sue me, Stale Cracker guy. I don't think he will, because he's a dope-ass dude. I love that guy. In the words of the Stale Cracker Dude, while we wait, we hydrate. I'm not gonna down it, because that's vodka. It's not Bud Light. Trying to finish this video, Stale Cracker Dude. You understand? He understands. All right, let's read the list. I got a list right here. All right, this is my resume. It's official. It's upside down. It's not that official. Look at. This is my current resume. All right, I proceed. So proof to the unemployment office that I have been working on my current resume. Here's everything. Look at that. Look at that. Proof of employment, and that I have been working on my resume to get back into the workforce. I've had the Archangel Michael look over it. He's looked over it, Michael. He agrees. My chica agrees. And so does my lion, okay? All right. So the first thing on my resume is I talk about me. All right. So I'm trying to explain myself. Listen up. All right. No more cold warfare. This is me. I need a job. I need that money. I need the time. I need that dollars. You know what I'm saying? I need the 401k. I need the real deal Holyfield. I need some money in crypto. I need it all over the place. So I said about me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at my boss in his eye, like this right here. I'm looking at him in his eyes right here. Right here. You, me, you, me. Right here. This is my boss right here. This orange man bad right here. He wants to hire me for The Apprentice episode numero uno. Get ready, Senor Trump. I need a job. First question. Tell me about yourself. All right, Trumpet Bear, you want to go there? You want some of this? You want some of this? No, I'm just joking. But I'm serious. You want some of this? Come on. Eye to eye, eye to eye. You too, Mikey. You want some of this? First question. Tell me about yourself. I'm a player, so I can't be played. Period. That's it. That's it. Tell me about yourself. I'm a player, so I can't be played. So everybody up in this here establishment need to know that Mikey Romero is a player who can't be played. Period. That's it. I ain't got nothing. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need to. That's all you need to know, Orange Man Bad. That's all you need to know. Because I'm a player who can't be played. They said, what about past jobs? You need to know about that? Really? You don't understand that I'm a player that can't be played? Okay, I will go ahead and enlighten you. Lighten your own jazz. And this dude over here with his stank ass feet. Get some Nikes, homie. Past jobs. Okay, I'll do it. Someplace in La Jolla. Took me like 45 minutes to get home. That place was really fancy. All right. Past jobs, numero dos, Applebee's. And you know about Applebee's. You know how Applebee's gets down. Numero tres, the Piggly Wiggly. You know, I spent some time in the South, and I needed some change, you know. So I had to go do the Piggly Wiggly. And while I was there, I needed another job because the Piggly Wiggly only gave me about 3 days a week. So I went to old Sloppy Joe's Rib Shack. You know what I'm saying? And so I was working at old Sloppy Joe's Rib Shack. I don't have their phone number or contact information. You just gotta believe. I was in the South and that happened. With that being said, after that place closed down, I went to Fat Mama Slim's Fried Chicken and Grill. You know about that, right? You never been down deep in the South and been to Fat Mama Slim's Fried Chicken? I don't know what you doing with your life. It ain't too good. You need to figure it out. But it gets better. And it does get better. Listen to this. After them 2 jobs went away, I started moving back towards the West Coast because I realized the South wasn't for your brother right here. And what happened? I caught a job at a restaurant called Greasier the Better. Y'all never been to Greasier the Better down there in the Wyoming and the Utah and the Wisconsin and the Bio and whatever I know, who knows where I've been. You don't know about it, but it's right here. It's official right here. You understand that? Greasier the Better. You see that? That's 100% the truth. That's like written in gold. That's like Donald Trump taking a dump on his toilet seat at Murcielago. Right there. Greasier the Better. With that being said, I found myself in Alabama. Oh, you don't even know about this. This is what I learned about the stale cracker. As we wait, we hydrate. So I was doing my time up in Alabama. I had to make that change, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do nothing strange for that change. I want to be 100%. I pay my taxes every year. So it's at that Alabama Mama Fried Gizzard Shack. You know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. Right here. 100% truth. You see it right there? Alabama. See that? See that? Fried Chicken Shack. Oh, we used to fry them gizzards and get all up in them guts. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Y'all don't know nothing about them Alabama mama fried gizzard shack gizzards. Went out of business after 6 months, but I did what I had to do. And then when they went out of business, y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all don't. Look at that right there. Look at the bottom of that list. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What does that say at the bottom of this list right? The grease bucket. That's right. SpongeBob ain't gonna nothing on me. I had to go to the grease bucket. In the grease bucket, you just forget about it. 2 a.m, everybody goes to the grease bucket. And that's how it goes down. With that being said, put that on a cracker, dude. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully I got a job coming. With that type of resume, I think y'all in trouble, okay? Ain't no grease, ain't no hog mouse, no pig feet, no ear, no eye, no leg that Mikey ain't seen. I done touched on it all. I've been there, done that, from Hawaii to Quebec. And Trudeau, hit the deck. The dagger been thrown. With that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.